What's the big takeaway here?
So when we resolve these contradictions, when we place the events in order instead of trying to stack them on top of each other, a much clearer, way more logical timeline comes into focus. It's a story of progression, from one kind of evil to another.
That's all about the harlot's seductive influence and the witness's protected countervoice. Then you hit that violent midpoint transition where the witnesses are finally killed and the harlot is overthrown. And that act kicks off the second 1,260 days, those 42 months of the beast's direct, coercive reign and open persecution. The voice of truth is divinely protected, and the main method of control is deception. Then, in the second period, the beast reigns alone, the voice of truth is violently persecuted, and the method of control switches to open coercion.
So what's the big takeaway here? Why does all this matter? Well, when you recognize this sequence, it helps you read Revelation not as this confusing jumble of symbols all happening at once, but as a deliberate story. It shows a clear progression, from a time of widespread spiritual deception that's being countered by a protected church, to a time of overt tyranny that tests the endurance of the saints to the absolute very end. Understanding this two-act structure brings incredible clarity to the entire unfolding of God's sovereign plan.